Why is Nux calling me? No.
No. Get Nux out of here.
Oh, he's gonna be the special. He's gonna be the special guest.
No, he's not. Don't even say that. Hello, because people will be like, Nux Taku, One Piece DT. Of course. No.
Well, you're the one saying it now. I don't know.
Okay, gamers. I just want to say. Thank you.
Yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about here.
I wanted to say before we started anything that I woke up really early this morning, and like I'm on a good sleep schedule, and being up at midnight for me now is wacky, and I'm so tired. I actually already clicked start recording. I don't know when I did that, but we've been recording for like 10 minutes.
Oh, this is gonna be an amazing episode. This is gonna be incredible.
That's gonna be an intro.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 32 of One Piece Dungeons and Dragons. This is the 32nd episode of One Piece Dungeons and Dragons. I'm here again with Duros, LostPause, William Tekking, Verona 2Spooky, and Ragnar Briggs. That's their full names. Where we left off.
Expose me like that, bro. What the heck?
Oh yeah.
Where we left off our heroes. They had just landed back on the planet of One Piece, and they had just gone through the Davy back fight trials. They won the first round. They won the second round. And now they're in the third round, where it is Duros and Ragnar facing off against Long Johnson Magnum of the Trojan Pirates, the Rubber Man. And you guys are in like this disc, in like a floating earth disc in the middle of this volcano. And with some like bridges going off of it, obviously leading back to safety, and some scattered pillars here and there. And Captain Long John Magnum is standing in the middle of this disc, and Duros and Ragnar, you guys are flanking him on either side. And he looks up, and there's the crowd of people. All of the Devil's Like pirates are there, and then all of the other NPCs that you guys have picked up along the way that have stuck to you like glue, and then and then also tons of stone statues lining the volcano edge, looking on like weird mannequin-esque audience. And Long John Magnum looks over at you guys, and he goes, he's got such a stinky voice. Hello. It's me, Long John Magnum, and I'm a stinky boy. Oh, you think you could defeat me?
I love how you had to get back into character. That's
with his big grin.
I get Waluigi's number one.
I lean over to Verona and I'm just like, okay, is it just me or is he gonna die like so bad? I mean, he's in the middle of a volcano and Duros and Ragnar are like double teaming him. Like, there's no way this guy's gonna live.
And then he like moves his foot and the ground around him like falls away. So there's this gap between him and Ragnar and Duros. And then he smiles and he's like, I see you both have not very long-range weapons, but I have a rubber man. And
Duros, use your agility.
And
I got this, Captain. Don't worry. I'm very agile.
Now, it may not look it, but bears are pretty good at jumping. And in that moment, I turn into a big bear.
You turn into him. He noticed I added that to his sheet.
I just noticed that right now.
So,
Big bear.
When they hit level 10, they all got a little bit extra bonus Devil Fruit abilities, and some of them know what it is, some of them don't. Ragnar, once a day, can go into his big bear form, which means he does an extra... He takes up more space, he does a little bit extra damage, and all of the things that would come into play from just being big. He's harder to move around, stuff like that.
Which is very good for leaping over lava.
Yeah, Verona can animate two objects at the same time now. So he can do some combination stuff.
Can I do anything? Because we
don't
did not talk about that.
I know, but William will just have to find out at some point.
All right. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Is it the same amount of hit points in Big Bear form?
Yeah. Your hit points is the same.
Okay.
You're not getting any extra. It's just It's yeah.
Just the damage.
Just damage and maybe some other things that may come about later. Your Big Bear form will improve as you level as well.
Hell yeah.
This is Big Bear form. Duros doesn't have a devil fruit, so he doesn't get anything
I
extra.
don't have
But
a
he
devil
did get a
fruit.
pretty...
My devil fruit of nothing.
He did get a pretty big buff from Friend, the shield.
His positive attitude is...
His positive attitude.
I have a positive attitude, guys.
I didn't
Honestly,
actually...
like, it's so perfect that Duros gets like the shield and the sword that actually make him better, and the armor.
Yeah.
It
Like
works
he's-
very well
he's
with
like
your character.
Yeah.
Equipment guy. Okay, well, the battle begins, and there's this, let me bring you guys over. There's this, like, I'd say about 10 feet gap between Long John Magnum and you guys, and there's just lava below it. And he's smiling to himself. He thinks he's really, really clever because he knows that he can hit you across this gap because he's stretchy, and you guys can't hit him. And he's like, you are regretting your decision of fighting Captain Long John Magnum of the Trojan Pirates. And it's Ragnar, it's your turn first.
Oh, hell yeah. Am I able to leap across? If that's smart, I don't know.
You can. I would get you to
Please tell
do.
me if he falls, this is not an
I was
instant
gonna say, do I
kill.
fall? Do I die?
It's lava.
It's lava.
Fucking lava! No.
Yeah, it's lava.
I would
What's
get
the
you
roll on that?
I would get you to
Like-
do an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
I'd say a hard acrobatics roll is a bit of a leap.
Oh,
if you
God.
fail it, you will fall into the lava, and you won't die immediately, but you'll die fast, too fast for anyone to really save you. Besides,
Question, clarifying question. Is the lava below the surface of the volcano?
I don't know what
'Cause
that
it would
question
be-
means.
Is it lava or magma? There's a clarifying question.
Holy fuck! Does it matter to
No, it
his
doesn't.
safety?
Continue. Not at all. Continue.
I don't think you'd die immediately as you hit the lava, but you would die very fast. Maybe too fast for Pearl to save you.
I could roll a devil fruit and might get really lucky, but beyond that, I don't know, man.
You might have to. You could risk it. You could risk it. But holy shit, I don't want this to be the way that Ragnar
dies. Can I roll
dies.
my devil fruit right now to see if I get something good, and then I could like help him if he falls?
Captain, I don't
You know?
think Ragnar's actually gonna jump, but let's see.
All right, like whatever. Go ahead.
You gotta roll.
I do want to say though, your reach with your weapon does increase by 5 feet when you're in Big Bear mode as well, because you are bigger, so you have longer arms, so they reach. Further.
Well, it looks like it's 5 feet across. He's a
Roughly
big
10
bear.
feet.
Can't he just? Oh, it's 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah, Ragnar, if Long John Magnum's standing at the edge of this thing, you would be able to hit him. At the moment, he's standing in the middle of this like circular disc. If he comes to the edge of it, you would be able to hit him in Big Bear form. But he's
Like,
not.
worst case scenario, I could like try to like climb. Can't I like grab onto like the side if I mess up?
What? No,
like,
no,
I have
no.
a big bear axe. Like,
I mean,
This
it
is what
depends on the roll,
Ragnar,
I guess.
I guess it depends on the roll. But Ragnar, what would happen is you would jump and then just drop to your death. Like, what are you gonna do?
well, if I'm jumping and it's like I don't reach far enough, like I'm fucking half of my size is like half of this.
What if
I
you
should be able to-
critically fail?
Okay.
What if
Okay.
you crit-
What do you?
I'm risking it, I don't
No.
care.
You,
I don't
okay.
fucking
Okay.
care.
Okay. There's okay. Okay.
D&D could end.
There is a buffer zone, right? This is what I'm gonna say. Then I'm gonna say, if you clear the DC, you make it. If you get about 5 below it, you're going to be grasping onto the side, and if you get 10 or below it, like, if you get below that, then you fall to your death. And I'm saying that
Jesus
you I don't know what your acrobatics is, Ragnar.
If Ragnar dies in the
I'm
Davy
stressed.
backfight,
Can't I do athletics? Can't I do athletics? I should be able to do athletics for a running jump.
I think
I'm
you'll be
stressed.
fine because you have really good like stuff like that. Like your acrobatics is really good, right?
No, my athletics is really good. My
Oh,
acrobatics,
okay. Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
can't
roll.
use. All right.
Yeah, my acrobatics is shit. I'm
All right,
good at
shit.
athletics,
I'm thinking,
so
I can't do a
I can run.
backflip.
All right.
I
No,
can
you're
run.
right. You're right. I will let you put the power into your legs to do an athletics. I'll let you do an athletics roll. but still.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna
You're
send
doing
Oh
it?
God.
All
I'm
right.
gonna send it.
Ragnar's
Please,
gonna
for the
jump.
love of everything.
You think
Oh my-
Ragnar's scared of a little jump? I'm a
my
big
God.
bear.
Yeah, okay,
So-
sure,
Famous
fuck it.
last
Oh,
words.
Just do
Ragnar.
it. Yeah, he got it.
Oh, God.
He got it. He cleared it. He got
Oh
over.
my fucking God.
He got over.
I have never been more stressed
William almost had a
Right
straight
now.
up heart attack this now.
in this game.
To be
I
fair,
hug Verona next
Ragnar
to me.
wouldn't
He
even.
did it!
To be
He
fair,
did it, buddy!
Ragnar's perception is so low, he probably doesn't even see the lava anyway. He just clears the gap.
Lava there.
He turns into the big bear and jumps over, and Long John Magnum shits himself. He's like,
I was about to say, I land right in front of him and look down on him in big bear form, and I want to try this again. Can I use intimidating presence?
Oh yes, please.
okay, what
I
does
wanna
that do?
Scare him.
Scare him so he just jumps off the side.
He needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. I will let you do that on your next turn because you used your action to do the jump.
Okay, so I can't do that right
Yeah, yeah. But you turn big
now. I can
bear.
attack.
No. You've used your action to do the jump.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. That was the whole point of your.
Okay.
This is your big moment. You've now landed next to him. It is now his turn, and he looks terrified at you. He's going to use. Goma Goma no. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna
Stupid
punch you.
name.
He does hit you. For 9 damage.
What?
Wait, did he touch me right now?
He
I'm a
looks
big
up and
bear.
he goes, "Oh fuck." Duros, it's your turn.
Well then, there seems to be a bit of a pickle here. I'm not very acrobatic here. But don't worry, I have a secret weapon. It's called my hand axes.
And I'm gonna
my God.
chuck both my hand axes at him, and hopefully one hits, because if one does,
It does hit.
one did. Very good. Then I want to use the shove action and push him in the lava.
Oh
Can you
yeah.
use the shove action? Is it not with a
It's an
melee weapon
attack.
attack?
No. I can use. There's an attack that I can use. It's like a move attack or something I got. Yeah, the pushing.
It's called a
attack.
pushing attack. Okay. If you say you have pushing attack, I will say you have pushing attack, because you did get 2 new maneuvers when you leveled up. So okay, you're gonna use pushing attack, and that's just
Yeah.
with a weapon attack. It's not a melee attack. You
Yeah,
can
that's-
expend a superiority die to attempt to drive the target back. You add a superiority die to attack a damage roll, yada yada. Its target is larger or smaller. It must make a strength saving throw. All right, so it's got to do a strength saving throw. And by it, I mean him, but still a 9.
Oh.
So, this is what happens. Ragnar jumps over and Long John Magnum punches him and goes, "Oh fuck!" Then Duros,
Great superiority die.
throws a hand axe that hits Long John Magnum in the side so hard that it pushes him off the edge, and he's falling into the lava. Luckily, I knew this would happen at some point. He does have the ability, because he's stretchy, to grab onto
Right.
the side, but he is now hanging on the side of the of the thing.
Like a bungee cord.
Like a bungee
boing,
cord.
boing.
Like a bungee.
And it is now Ragnar's turn.
Well, I still have my second
You
attack.
do still have your second attack. I am so sorry, Duros. Do your
Yeah.
second attack. He's taken damage as well.
Yeah. So there's the hand. That's my superiority die, which was awful. So 11 damage. Wow.
I don't know how much this guy has.
And I guess I'll throw my other hand axe at his finger. Which,
Okay,
oh,
go
there
ahead.
We go.
Oh, it hits. It does another 11.
Oh wow, 11. Oh fuck.
Keep it rolling. Oh man. Okay, so he's dead.
So this man, you cut off some of his fingers. He's holding on with just one finger. He's actually also very bloodied, blood dripping down his arm. There's always the blood in the chest, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't think this would happen. Oh fuck." Okay, now Ragnar, it's your turn.
Ragnar walks over to him, looks down at him hanging, just in fear, and says, "Well, this would be no fun if I stepped on your hand right now. I'll let you get back up." And I want to use my, what's it called? I want to scare him, just to make him think he has no chance, you know?
Okay.
Where's it? Fuck, I can't find it. Oh, intimidating presence.
Let's go to a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
8 plus my proficiency plus my charisma modifier.
Okay.
Whatever it is, he failed with a -2.
I felt like that should have been a disadvantage anyway because like
He got a -2 because he's not very wise.
Oh my god.
So he already had a -2 modifier to his wisdom saves.
Poor guy's
But
having a panic attack while this is going
But
on.
he got a critical fail, so he got a -2. So he goes, "Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that I've done in my life. I am scum. I am just a worm."
Why are you apologizing? The dating back fight's so much fun. I love that.
Oh my god.
No! I don't want to die. I don't want to.
Well,
I
part of the Davy back fight. This is to the death. I'm sorry.
I caught it off. It's over.
Actually, I'm not sorry.
I can see it. I can see it.
God, this is just boring now.
I can't even understand you anymore.
Ragnar, maybe you should just kind of like, you know, end it.
Does he get back up or no?
No, of course he doesn't.
I get my turn though. I said I'll let him get back up. I just want to scare him.
Okay.
For next turn, so he
All
can't attack, right?
Okay, yeah, well, I guess it's his turn, but he's terrified of you, so what he's gonna try and do is slingshot himself back up and land on the other side of the thing, and now he's standing there, bloodied, and he's like, I gotta get out of here, man! Somebody help me! Oh, fuck! And
Can I do something?
he starts running.
Ragnar, now you have to like jump across again.
Oh,
Shit!
You
We didn't think about that.
Alright, Duros, it's now your turn. He's running away.
Oh my god. I don't think that's within 30 feet to get there, is that?
Is he
That's
running
so
towards
far.
me and Verona?
Well,
Or
he's
are we
running
on the
towards
side?
Stoner, who's on the other side.
Oh, okay. So we're like on the other side where he's running away from. Okay.
This is pathetic, Captain.
This is very sad. Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Well then, we can't very well let the fight end this way.
I will action surge and try to catch up to him. Can I do that?
Yeah,
You
of
could
course.
Dash.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So is one movement just dashing up to him?
Yeah, what your first action surge? Your first action is the dash to catch up to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've
And then-
action surge. You're filled with energy and you charge this man down.
Now.
I'm gonna try and with one of my attacks, I'm gonna try and grab him and grapple him in place so he can't
Okay.
run away anymore.
Is that what the fuck are the grappling rules? I think he just do a strength. He just does a strength saving throw, right?
Hold on. I
Screw it.
had
I'll
them
just
up
use
the
my
other
shield
day.
bash on him, I guess. See if I can just bash him down on the floor so I can get on top of him or something.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Let's see. How do I do that again? That was with my shield.
I have the grappling rules up now if you want to do it.
What are the
Yeah.
grappling rules?
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
When you wanna grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack. Let's see. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. You try to seize the target. Oh my god, just tell me what to do. Okay. You try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check contested by the target's strength check. Okay, so Duros gonna need
Just
to
do a
make
strength
athletics.
do an athletics or strength check.
All right, I'll
Strength.
just do athletics. Okay, sure.
And the other guy can either do strength or dex.
No, you've grappled him to the ground. You're sitting on.
Okay, that'll work.
You've got him in a chokehold. He's on the ground.
Okay.
you caught him, Duros. Let's go.
I got him! Ha ha! You can't run away anymore, little one.
He's got his fingers bloody out
Yeah.
everywhere. Okay.
Blood is seeping from him. He's trying to like stretch away. Like, oh, but I
What
don't
happened
want to
to all
die.
your confidence, rubber boy?
Why are you guys so strong? Why the fuck are you even here?
We crashed in a
landed.
We just kind of
spaceship.
crash landed here, honestly.
From space. All right.
All
Is it my turn?
It turns over. You guys could just act as you will because he's given up now.
Oh, he's
Okay,
just giving up.
all right.
Captain,
Ragnar, you can do
what
it.
do you believe I should do with this man?
I don't even know at this point. I'll leave it up to your discretion. Ragnar, we need to get you back over here before you fall in the lava.
Do I need to do an athletics roll to jump over again?
No, Pearl can carry you now that the fight is
okay,
over.
Pearl's there.
Thank
yeah.
God.
Thank God.
God.
Holy shit.
While all this is happening, I'm just gonna lean over to William. Man, I hope you never roll this fruit. This thing is
Oh
worthless.
my God. This is I mean, I've rolled some stupid fruits. This is the worst one, objectively. I hope I never get it.
Terrible.
Damn, that fight ended too fast. That was boring.
God, that was so lame, dude. I got excited with the minecart chase and the eating
He's
contest.
just
I
all
thought-
wiggly.
Dude,
So let's just
Well,
get that
Ragnar,
stoner
wish,
guy
maybe we can
to
duel back on the ship, just for
get
fun.
that
Oh, thank
stoner
you,
guy to
Duros.
unstone Louis, and let's get the hell
Oh,
out
yes.
of here. I guess. Yeah.
Stoner, you turn him back, turn him back. Stoner looks down at the shriveling disgrace of a captain, and he goes, "No."
This is your captain. That's very rude for you to do.
No, they are art. They are my works of art.
All right. I think I see where this is going now.
This whole competition was for us to turn our friend back. And you're saying you don't uphold the rules now?
He starts walking down the pathway to the thing. You are weak, Magnum. And Magnum's like, we're like brothers. We've known each other. We come on, guy, come on, Stoner, come on, man. Remember when we killed our parents and you turned them into stone? And remember all of those villages that we turned into stone? And remember all those pirate crews that we turned into stone? Remember all the people that you didn't like that we turned into stone? Stoner walks off and goes, "Yes, I remember." And he's going to try and put a hand on Magnum's head, Duros. I don't know if you're going to try and stop him at all.
I could. But, you know what, I will. The good in me, he's given up. I will try to protect him. I will try.
Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, so he gets disadvantage on this attack. Because you using your protection. Where the hell is
Yes.
Stoner? I don't even have him. I just roll. I just roll raw. 16 and then disadvantage. 16.
Oh wow.
16 actually doesn't hit Long John Magnum because
Oh, wow.
you block it because he's got armor class of 17. So you block it with your shield as he touches your shield, and he looks up. And he goes, I thought he was your enemy. Why are you protecting him?
Well, he's clearly given up. And I don't think this is the right thing to do. You should respect your captain, even if he does make wrong decisions time to time.
You are a fool.
Well, I just start looking around like, hey, what? What, me? What? I didn't do shit.
All I
Who's on
care
top of
about.
Pearl's back? What happened to the David back fight?
Aw.
All I care about is art.
All right.
Let me make him into another work of art.
Well, we could possibly have an agreement, if you will. I don't really care what happens to him, but I do care about my friend. So, if you want, and to save everyone else here, perhaps we can come to a fight that you would agree with, where if we fought, you can free everyone here.
Did I hear fight? I'm in.
All right, you guys can still. You're up to this. Go for it. That first fight was just sad. Sad fight. Yeah,
It's like killing a child.
yeah, really. Or a defenseless old man or something.
Stoner looks down at Magnum. Those that you are closest to make the finest works of art. We do not need to fight. I can see that you are stronger than I, and you will stop me from stoning Magnum. We can do a trade. I will give you back your croissant man, as long as I can stone my captain.
What do you say, Captain?
What about all the other hundreds of people on the island?
Yes.
He looks down at his hands. Probably dead.
Probably dead as in they're dead right now, or you are choosing not to resurrect them, meaning
When
that
I
they
turn
are
a
dead.
man to stone, he is still alive. He dies of starvation after a few days.
Good lord. Oh god.
So I can unstone them, but you're just bringing back dead bodies.
Oh.
That is some sick, twisted art.
Can
But
I
I
do an
won't judge.
insight to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. He doesn't seem to be a very Okay, well that's not going to go anywhere.
You can't read this man. Stone-faced.
He's stone-faced.
literally.
Literally
Alright.
stone-faced, yeah.
Yeah, I believe him. I'm like, all right, I
Yeah,
guess.
I kind of believe him too, honestly.
Give him back the guy, I guess. Who cares? Just as long as he frees Louis and we can get the hell out of here. Yeah.
Take our work of our back.
Yeah.
Fine then. I suppose this is an agreeable accord.
And Duros shoves the captain towards the stoner.
I feel like in the world of One Piece, that is not true. Like when Boa turns someone to stone,
Yeah,
after
but
several
his one
days, they're
does.
fine.
His one does.
Okay.
Because it's
Yep.
different from Boa
Yeah.
Hancock's.
It's different than Boa. It's
He's
the Dr.
morbid.
Stone fruit.
This is the Seinen One Piece.
He just externally turns him to stone. The internal is the same.
We have brutally murdered several people in this campaign. This is sane in One Piece for sure.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
Okay.
All right.
He nods his head.
So I guess the
And-
Davy back is over then. Okay.
Yes.
Touches Magnum's head and turns him into a stone statue and holds him up. Yes, perfect. How I've always pictured him.
That's great.
And then he turns
Oh,
around and walks slowly, solemnly up the ramp back up to the main thing and touches Louis Leclerc on the shoulder. And turns it back to French, and Louis like, "Oh, sacre bleu! Oh, it was like hell and agony. I could see, but I couldn't do anything at all. It was terrible.
It's okay, Louis.
Ça
You've
va
just been
mal.
stoned.
Ça va mal.
It's all
Je
right.
déteste. This is a...
Don't think I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
All right. And Duros follows Stoner up just to make sure Louis stays safe.
Now, what are your plans then, Stoner?
I will live among the stone.
Okay.
Maybe I'll start stoning animals instead.
Well, I guess this is a fairly big island, so I guess you could do that.
And then all of a
Not like he
sudden,
could take on a full crew by himself.
Stoner gets shot through the chest.
Holy shit!
Wait, what? What?
The twist.
It's just one after
Just get
another.
covered in blood and like, hey!
And standing at the precipice, like near the top before you guys went into the viewing area of the volcano, is a man in this like flowing white jacket with light bluish hair. It's got a side parted hair, shaved on the side, little bit of a ponytail. He's holding a smoking gun, but he puts it back into its holster. He has a spear on his back, one single like blue earring on one side. His outfit is very much blue and white themed, and he's got glasses on, like square glasses. And he is a Marine. And he looks down and at Stoner, and he goes, "Well, that takes care of that, doesn't it? Huh. Where's the captain?"
I have.
I point over to Long John Magnum.
Well, already taken care of. Right. Long John Magnum, Stoner, Malaise, Humphrey, Taurus. You guys are under arrest by wanted men, and
They're kind of dead. How can they be under arrest?
Well, no, Malaise and Humphrey are with
Oh,
us.
wait.
Yeah.
So, are we just gonna ignore all the people behind us just turning into bodies and falling?
Oh God, bro!
Stoner's not dead.
I don't want to sour the mood.
Stoner's not dead.
Oh,
He's been shot
okay.
through the chest, but he's like dying on the floor, but he's not dead.
All right.
never mind.
I'm so confused right now. I'm like, what? Who? This is a weird day.
And he looks over. He seems very much like business orientated, this man. And you
Okay.
see a few other Marines sort of coming up the familiar slope, backing him up. And one of the Marines comes up and goes, Captain Everest, did we find the... Holy fuck. And he looks down and sees all this... he sees you lot, the Devil's Luck Pirates, and he goes, that's the Devil's Luck Pirates! Captain
No, we're
Everest...
not.
Captain Everest looks over and doesn't
Get the
seem
clown
to...
nose.
Doesn't seem to care about you guys that much. And he's like,
I put on the clown nose and the wig. I'm like, shit. No, we're not.
Scrambles into his armor and pulls out the nose.
I'm not a pirate. I'm a bear.
This
I
is
still haven't
clearly a
transformed back
bear. We're just a traveling circus troupe. This is our bear and our dragon, and
he sighs and he goes, do not fret, Captain William. I'm not here to kill you. You lot are clearly too strong for me to handle. You killed Vice Admiral Arzen after all. I am just a captain.
yeah, I mean that's good to know. Okay, I
You
take off the
see
nose. I'm like,
Cyril
well, okay.
trembling, though.
You okay, buddy?
And he's just shaking there, kind of nervously.
Hey,
And
is this
then-
your dad? He
and
has
then-
blue hair too.
Then the man looks down and goes, oh, Cyril, I didn't know you joined the Devil's Luck Pirates. Or are they keeping you hostage?
Damn straight he joined. He's the best damn water boy we've ever had. He could shoot people dead from 10 paces away. I've seen him do it.
The man sort of walks down a little bit closer. And he goes, Cyril. What happened to upholding justice? Remember when we were kids? You always said that you would bring justice to criminals. You would fight corruption. What happened to that, Cyril? Now you've become a criminal. Where's your justice gone? And
This
Cyril's
is what
like,
happened with me and my brother. You don't have to let it's the same actually thing, you know.
tears welling up in Cyril's eyes. He's like, the Marines, he can't actually get out any of his, like that thing that he said to you guys earlier on planet Duros. He just can't get it out. He's obviously freaking out about it, being confronted with this man. And he actually, Captain Everest walks closer and puts a hand on Cyril's shoulder and goes, why didn't you say, I will forgive you of your obvious misdemeanors and you can come back and rejoin. No strings attached. Come on, little brother. What do you think? And Cyril just bursts into tears and he goes, no! And he takes the hand off. And he's like, I saw how corrupt and evil the Marines could really be. William's a good man. He may be a pirate, but he's... at least Duros is a good man.
Yeah. I just like
Like
To be fair, we were the ones who brought these criminals to justice, in a sense.
yeah.
Yeah, you ask where justice is for Cyril, but justice failed him. That's why he's here with us now.
Yeah. We didn't force him to join our crew. He joined of his own free will after seeing the corruption of the Marines.
Whatever you guys say. I won't argue with you lot. But Cyril, I'm not just talking about the Marines here. There's something larger than the Marines and pirates. A bigger sense of justice that you could easily be a part of if you just come with me.
Oh, we already killed God.
It's true.
Well, he wasn't really a god, Captain. He was just me in an alternative timeline.
Yeah,
Not
but
really
he technically
certain.
was a god of a whole planet. We're just having a conversation about the face in front of the bird.
Oh,
He looks over at you lot and goes, when I heard the story of the Devil's Luck Pirates, those who slayed the Vice Admiral, And nobody ever told me you lot were a bunch of practical jokers. Do you not have
Duros, do you still have the nose on when he said that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, well... He turns around.
I will say one thing though. Those two members that you were going to arrest, they are technically part of my crew now. So,
Couldn't be easy, could it?
nah.
That's right. I have no qualms of you arresting this stoner man who's bleeding out on the floor here, and whatever's left of the other captain.
Yeah.
But the others are innocent. They did
The owl
nothing wrong.
the owl guy is really cool. He could turn into an owl. The woman clearly has some kind of Stockholm syndrome, and you could take the kid. He was an asshole, but other than
Oh
him,
no, Captain, he's just a kid. He's not guilty of anything.
he hit me in the face.
I'm pretty sure we all hit you in the face at least one point, Captain.
Okay, now you got a point. You have a point. Okay. All right. I'll make you an agreement. You can keep them here, and you can take the stoner dude and the captain. That should be worth something. Wait. By the way, what were their bounties anyway?
Their bounties weren't too high because it was more they were becoming a nuisance. For Long John Magnum over there had a bounty of about 60 million. Stoner, about 40.
So you're saying we could have 100 million right now? Ragnar's good at math. Let's go.
Williams, I am just doubled over on the ground laughing.
I just look at Ragnar very like who are you?
Ragnar, we can't really turn in the bounty being bounty targets ourselves.
But you have a wig and a nose. You know how much ale? You know how much ale I could buy with 100 million berries? Are we gonna let the blue-haired man
Ragnar,
have
do
them?
you know how much ale you can buy? That's what I want.
No, but enough that I can drink.
Bounty's 5 times as high as his.
It's so funny.
Okay. So what do you think, Captain Everest? How's this gonna go?
You lot are deplorable. Listen,
Pirates.
touche. I know you lot could kill me like that. I'd put up a good fight, of course, but if the rumors about you lot are correct, I don't stand a chance, and I'm not a stupid man. Sure, Malays and Humphrey are low targets anyway. As long as Magnum and Stone are out of the picture, I'm sure the operations on this island will cease. You can do with them what you want.
Oh, one more thing. While we have you here, just wanted to check. We sort of need a boat to get off this island.
Is this another joke?
No, we crashed here. We crashed here in a magic spaceship that I used the magic devil fruit power to turn into a boat.
A spaceship?
This is a serious situation here.
He turns around and looks at you. A spaceship. Is this another one of your jokes?
No, it's right over there.
We are completely serious.
Well, firstly, I just want to say that the island's surrounded by ships. You know, the discarded pirate ships or just regular ships of people who are the unfortunate victims of Magnum over here.
Okay. Ragnar, you should be able to fix some of those up.
You definitely have your pick of the litter. I just wanted to inquire a little bit more, Captain William, unless you have another name you would prefer to be called by.
I sometimes go by Wizzo.
I forget I ever asked. So, you said something about coming from a space, perhaps?
Yeah.
Sadly, it was a one-way trip on the way back.
Oh yeah, she's an alien.
Yeah, she is. Listen, you are an alien.
If you could change your fate, would you not join the Marines? No, I'm a certified alien. I mean, like, genetically, still quite similar to you lot, because we're, like, descendant from you guys and all that kind of stuff, but I guess technically an alien. Just don't mind me. I don't even...
Yeah, I'll explain to you who these people are later.
Fair enough.
I mean, technically, Captain, we were aliens when we were at the other place, so it's not fair to call List an alien.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to see some alien dirt? I take out a jar of alien dirt and show it to the cat. I'll sell you this alien dirt for 100 million berries right here.
He looks down like his glasses and just shakes his head. Cyril, why must you surround yourself with jokers? I thought I would be impressed by the Devil's Luck Pirates. I thought maybe they had something that they stood for. But it seems they don't give a shit. They just romp around, go to space, go wherever the fuck they want and do whatever the fuck they want.
That does sound like the life.
It does not sound
That's
like
a compliment right there.
It is the literal definition of what pirates do.
Do you guys have
Yes.
no ambition?
That's not true.
And
That
what's
is
your
not
ambi-
true.
Yeah.
I am going to be the strongest bear in the universe.
He is.
And I actually wish to do something which you do not, and that is protect the innocent, which is what I did to those little kids that you were trying to put in jail.
Yeah.
Sometime,
Meanwhile, what do you guys do? Follow the world government's beck and call at all times?
listen,
Come on.
sometime the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You've got to think of the bigger picture in long term. You can't be so stupid.
So is that why you kill your own kind? Huh?
Are you talking about Viridian? He looks
Oh.
over.
Of course I am. Who else?
He chuckles. A shame, really. He would have been a strong member. He mutters to himself. Anyway, I must depart. I've got what I came for. You can see the other Marines are like carrying Magnum and Stoner's bodies up.
I think that's a good idea.
And then a Denden Mushi goes off. One of the Marines is holding it, and you can hear him say something to the Denden Mushi off. And then one of the Marines runs up to Captain Everest and goes, Captain, the nearby island of Straffengard is under oh fuck, sorry, it's a lot of stairs. It's under attack. There's some weird man. We got to do something. And Captain Everest looks down and goes, Straffengard? That's none of our concern. The man goes, but okay. Yeah. Okay. He looks very confused. And Captain Everest looks down and goes, I have specific orders to leave those people alone. And in response to that, Cyril understandably gets very upset and goes, Brother, what are you talking about? You just talked.
He is your brother.
You just talked about justice, and you're just gonna leave people to die. And Everest turns round, almost with like a menacing glare, and goes, "Did you not listen to what I just said? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. If you want to help them
stands
out."
behind.
Yeah.
Duros stands behind Cyril, looks at him with just the menacing aura in his face.
You just gave us a huge speech about trying to be for justice, and you leave people to die. You are not justice.
Duros, you are not justice. You don't understand. A couple hundred innocent people's lives mean nothing in terms of protecting the world and maintaining order.
I'll be honest with you, Captain Everett, or whatever your name is. Unless you leave right now, there's going to be some problems. So
Don't worry.
I have my hand on my sword.
Don't worry, Captain. I was already on my way out. If you want to help them out, I won't stop you. Well, at least I won't. He chuckles to himself. And he chucks Cyril a log pose. At least that will be funny. And he walks up the steps. And he waves goodbye. He goes, "Goodbye, Devil's Luck Pirates. Maybe I hope we never meet again. And Cyril, think about what I said. You've got to think about the bigger picture." And he leaves.
Let me see that thing, Cyril. I reach out my hand for the log pose.
Yeah.
Is it a log pose or an internal pose?
That's what I was gonna try and find out.
Yeah.
Well, he said nearby islands. So.
Yeah, it looks just like a
Yeah.
regular log pose.
Okay. Well, then the other thing I want to check is the one on my arm. Is it facing a different direction?
Which is the
Then this
one on
one?
your arm?
It's just a regular one, I'm pretty sure, right? Like we just took it from Louis, like way back when.
Yeah.
That's
the one.
That one
yeah,
hasn't
it's been a while
adjusted
since
yet,
we've had-
right? So it's
Well,
still...
like we've been on the island for not.
It depends.
that long,
Every
but-
island is different. It depends.
So-
It'd be up to you. Yeah.
So, like, has it updated or what?
that one's still freaking out, but
Okay.
yeah. You're... If it's the one you got from Louis, which I think is an eternal pose though, to the arbor, then that's
Alright.
pointing.
Well, like we still had a regular one at some point.
Have we been
I'm
not
pretty sure.
navigating the Grand Line without a log pose?
Yeah, like, we got a log, like when we met Louis, we learned about log poses, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we got one from somebody.
Yeah. Somebody gave us something at some point.
So like
yeah.
we have to have one, otherwise how would
Maybe
we
the
get
original
anywhere?
blacksmith who made our ship. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's been a while since we've just been
Yeah.
going from
Yeah,
island to
yeah,
island.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a while.
Yeah.
We're just on the seas, just hoping for the best.
the eternal pose points westward. I don't. So the eternal one to the arbor is pointing westward.
Okay.
Okay.
The regular one's screwing up, and then we have this one
This one
that points to whatever this place
vaguely
is.
It's a
north. Yes.
Steering guard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right
There
then.
you go. Yeah. You stole one from a marine at some point.
Yeah.
There we
Well,
go.
Cyril, I don't know who's a bigger, jerk, my brother or yours, but I guess we'll determine that later.
I always looked up to my brother. I'm just so embarrassed. That little.
I threw salt in mine eyes.
My boy
I
Cyril.
saw. I saw that you did that. I don't know. I believe. I trust. I've seen corruption with my own eyes, but the big,
Duros, do you want to comfort
My-
Cyril?
yes.
I'm not exactly,
My-
you know.
My boy Cyril, family problems I'm not very familiar with, considering my whole entire family's dead now. But don't worry about that, because you have a new family with us. Any issues that you've had once before, it does not matter anymore because you're with us now, and you can seek your own adventure. And it seems this place is quite important to you. What is it, friend?
Straffengard?
Yes.
It's just another town. I just wanted to be like you, Duros, and protect innocent people. And I thought that's what my brother was like. But he's just going to leave them to die, and I don't understand why. He just talks about the bigger picture and the needs of the many. And
Well, I guess we could go help them out, because that's what we do. Whenever one of my crewmates needs help, we help them.
That's right, Captain.
If you want justice, Cyril, we'll show you justice.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Lissa,
I'm always down for a fight.
Lissa puts a hand on Verona's shoulder and goes, "What was that I heard about your father? It seemed like he knew him."
I mean, it's possible. The kid was kind of young still, so I don't know how he would know of my father, but it must have gone down the line somewhere of his death. But I always thought they covered it up from the inside.
Government covered it up.
Covered it up. Did you ever find out why your father was killed?
No. That's what I've been trying to find out this entire time, but nobody has any answers.
That's a shame. I hope we can find out at some point, Verona.
Well, I'm sure we'll
It's
run
nice
into
to have
that kid
some
again.
fun. I mean, I knew why my parents died. Duros killed him. I mean, not actually Duros, but the other one.
Oh,
The other Duros.
The other
oh, wow.
Duros. It was
give me a heart attack there.
I mean, it wasn't quite. It was the armor that was controlling Duros. So it was whoever made that armor killed my parents. Technically,
Yeah.
did you ever find out who made that armor?
No, we just learned it wasn't that they weren't on the Duros planet. They might have come from here. So we don't
Yes.
even know.
It originates somewhere in this big old vast ocean.
Well, if I ever find out who fucking made that armor, she lets a gun. They're getting a right proper doing in. You know what? I'll do the fucking head in.
Very intimidating.
Yeah. Shit. You'll fit right in with our crew. Okay, well, this has been an exciting day. I guess, Ragnar, we should help you repair these ships. We have to get some... Hemlock and Blake are still here, right? They need another ship.
They're just... Hemlock and Blake have been, like, separated and having their own sort of discussion with Bullet. While this is all kind of going on whilst watching, while the baby back fights are going on, they've been off in the background just talking and stuff.
Okay.
Are you, like, getting their attention?
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, sorry, we had to fight a Olympics or something. I don't know.
William dear, you're just the man I needed to talk about. Congratulations, by the way, Ragnar and Duros, on defeating Stinky Man. I knew you guys could do it. Sorry if I don't seem super enthusiastic.
He was not a very. It's okay. It was not a very enthusiastic fight. You know,
barely call that a fight.
Ragnar jumped across a big lava gap. That was cool.
That was cool. You know,
Yeah, he could have died.
Duros threw an axe in a guy's face. That was nice.
No, I just wanted to say, Captain William. Now that we're finally back home, per se, I overheard the talk of many different ships. I think this might be the time that we must finally part ways.
Really? I'm gonna miss you guys. Okay, maybe not so much you, but Blake, I'm gonna miss you, bro. I give him a bro hug.
Woo!
Yeah!
Hey, Ragnar, my dude, my pal. Listen. This sea gym, we're gonna.
One day we'll work out together.
One day.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
We're
Not
gonna run into the sea gym at
you
one
guys.
point.
Right.
All right.
We've just been doing a little conversation with Bullet over here, and we kind of, at least me and Blake, feel a bit remorseful for the actions that we have done over the last how many years of our life.
Those are called emotions.
Yes, of course. And I think we're going to be assisting Bullet and trying to help her little predicament out. It seems like you lot are very clearly uninterested in her.
Well, I mean, like...
And we might reform the candles to maybe be more like mercenaries or something, like hired guns.
Okay, I mean, for good, just,
don't... for like more positive, like rescuing children and whatever good people do.
Yeah, just don't turn into a weird criminal organization with like robots and all the weird stuff that guy did. Yeah,
of course.
You have the talkie-walkie thing I gave you, right?
Of course. We'll always be able to be in touch.
All right.
We have an eternal pose back to the Oasis, so that's where we'll be making our first stop.
Oh, okay. Actually, we have to go back there at some point too, because I think that's where my boss is.
We will. If you have a message for boss, we'll swing by.
Tell him.
I need a ship back.
What about a ship? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need a ship. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Man, we're gonna need a lot. Yeah, tell him that. Tell him to bring the ship.
Bring the ship, of course. Well,
where are we meeting him?
Where?
Stalingrad. Just tell him that. Just tell him to bring the ship to Stalingrad.
Stalingrad. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
sure.
I hold out my hand. I'm like, this is a pleasure getting to know you.
She limply shakes your hand.
What are you guys doing? Bear hug!
Oh, shit!
You guys bear hug Blake and
Oh.
Hemlock, but Bullet's sort of looking on, just sort of looking at the group.
All right. I go up to Bullet, and I'm like, all right, look, we had our ups and downs, but you were the one that gave me this devil fruit, which is pretty cool. So I hold out my hand to shake, Bullet's hand. I'm just like, all right.
Darn tootin', pal. She shakes your hand. I know we had some bad blood in the past, but you lot really ain't so bad at guys. And I mean, hooking me up with Hemlock or Blake here, I think my things might be looking up a little bit for old Bullet.
I hope you find the person that killed your brother and shoot him right in the head.
I'm looking forward to finding out who that motherfucker is. Because I just had a realization. I always thought it was Big Top, but if it was Big Top, the assassin would also have gone from me, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So why would they solo out Pellet? Anyway, Hemlock then pauses and looks over at Malaise and Humphrey and goes, "Are you lot going to keep them?" They look a bit lost and disorientated.
Tell you what, they're on a trial run. We'll take them to the next island and see how they do. And, if they're happy, if they're not, they don't work out, they don't want to be part of the crew. Maybe they can stay there. Because this island's kind of abandoned, just full of corpses right now. So, yeah.
Of course. I mean, we could always take them if you want to. If you.
I mean, that's up to them if they want to join. If they want to go with you, right?
They don't look like they're up to making a lot of their own decisions. They look over, and Humphrey and Malaise look very shaken up. You haven't actually talked to them much. They've kind of just been.
No, not at all, really.
Well, let me ask you two this: to get onto this crew, you have to get shot.
That is true.
Malaise looks over and is like, "I don't want to get shot anymore."
There's your answer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna miss you guys. We've known each other for a whole 2 hours. It was a good time. I would have wished we'd had the owl guy, because that's cool. He turned into an owl.
I'm not much of a fighter. I mean, I could turn into an owl, and that was all I was really useful for. Sorry, it's an annoying tick of mine.
All right, maybe this is. I look over at Verona. Maybe this is best if they don't join. Actually, do this.
I mean, I am a proficient scribe, but I'm not really one for piracy, as it may.
Fair enough.
But I guess I am a wanted man now, against my own better judgment.
You and the girl can go and start a bakery. Maybe that'll, I don't know, something.
A bakery?
Yeah.
That might be more. Maybe a library. I would love to start a library.
It can be both. You can sell baked goods and have a library. I mean, do whatever. The world's your oyster.
And then Bullet holds up the Taurus, the little kid, by his collar and goes, "Hey, what about this kid? He's kind of just skulking around back here."
Yeah, sure. He can go too, I guess.
Well, sure, fuck it. Well, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many candles were there? They're like 2 away from having the candles.
Yeah.
It's just the weirdest fucking reformation of the candles, where it's Blake, Hemlock, Bullet, Humphrey, Malaise, and Taurus.
Truly, the best. The best mercenary crew in the entirety of the Grand Line. Yes. Oh, God.
They'll start a library or something.
Well, good luck, guys.
Well, the more the merrier, I guess. Let's head
to the dream team.
Let's head to the shoreline then, right?
All right.
Ruff, ruff, as the little kid continues to make noises that are... Humphrey actually looks around and goes, he can actually speak. He just chooses not to.
What a strange little kid.
He is very... he's an interesting little fellow, but I've grown to like the poor sap. Whew. Right. Well, I will definitely be writing this in my memoirs. That's for sure.
It'll be an interesting chapter.
Also, William, is that your name?
Yes.
I assume.
I mean, technically, it's something chapstick. I don't know, but anyway, William.
I'd like to offer my gratitude for saving my life. I do appreciate it. It's the first time in many years someone's actually shown kindness to me.
That's what the Devil's Luck Pirates are all about. I flick my hat.
And they go off in a group.
Till we meet again.
The new candles.
Do you think they're going to be okay, guys? I think they're going to be okay.
Well,
we'll see.
Hemlock's with them, and Blake, so that's something.
We get the newspaper next week. They're all dead.
And as they're leaving, Hemlock goes, "Oh, and by the way, we'll as a special thank you for everything that you guys have done. You will always be able to hire us for free. Think of us as like an extension of your own crew."
Nice.
She then winks and goes, "I would love to see you guys again, of course." And then they leave. to find themselves a ship and
I'm
leave.
gonna miss them. They've been like
Yeah.
part of our little crew for so long.
Blake goes,
Yeah.
"Hoo!" as he walks away.
Yes, I will miss all of them, excluding Bullet.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Man, we should have a banquet to Bullet leaving.
I don't know where you
make
can
a-
find any food around
God,
here.
if I was an
don't know.
artist, I would do. Maybe I should do just the shitty Flames 2.0 side comic series.
Yeah, that would be
Like, that would be the cover
like a cover
stories.
series. That would be
I mean,
the cover story.
the
in
cover
One Piece,
stories
yeah.
would have been Jasper and Molly, raising Molly and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It would have been the would be now this the 2.0 Flames. It would
Luna
be
on Duros.
Luna and Duros. It'd be Hertha and Magnus like remaking Ragnar Island, Ragnaton as it's now called.
Ragnaton.
Yeah,
Ragnaton. Oh,
yeah, Ragnaton. It's pretty good, huh? And yeah, a bunch of stuff like that. And maybe what Trevor's been up to, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, right.
And
Okay.
Jojo making armor. Yeah,
Jojo making armor.
yeah. If I could draw, I would have. If I had time, then I would do that.
Oh God, I just think of the
What-
wording of that. Luna on Duros. Oh.
She has erected a shrine of you in her bedchamber, and
Oh, William doesn't get it. Okay.
I do not. I do not. All right, so
Don't worry, William.
I get
I
it.
don't get
I
it either.
get it. I get it.
So I see a couple good ships in the distance. Which one do you want, William?
I don't know. Like, we have our own ship. I guess we'll eventually find it. Just make something that's good enough to get us off this island. Cyril, how far is this steering ground place?
You say that like I know where it is. I said I don't know. It's just
Oh, I don't
just didn't
know.
want to save
I mean,
innocent people. Like
all
you
right.
guys.
Well, I guess we'll follow the direction. Make something that could, float.
William, I don't have the best perception, but they look pretty intact to me.
They do.
All right.
Yeah, because
Actually, you know what? Let me-
Some of them
let
have,
me
but
do-
not all of them.
Let me make a perception to find the one that isn't the most beat up. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
all right. Because, Ragnar's perception's not that.
Have Verona
great.
assist you on that one, Captain. if you want.
20.
Well, never mind.
Yeah,
Alright.
20. You got a 20.
I'm
That
still
one.
over here with like a round belly from all the food, just not even.
This just doesn't even care.
This is,
I'm gonna be out for a few days.
Yeah, off in the distance, you see a really nice. It's kind of silvery. It's got like silver rims.
oh, cool.
And it has like this. It has silver rims, but the rest of the boat is quite like black and white style. And it still actually has its Jolly Roger intact, and it's like a it's like a mime's face, but Jolly Roger a mime's face.
Oh.
And whoever last used this ship, they must have been mimes.
Were they the mime pirates? God, that's lame. I mean, I
Oh.
guess this is the best ship to take, but
William, do you want me to take like the mascot off? I could cut the mime square off.
Well, then it won't be much of a sail, then,
I
Ragnar.
mean, I could try rolling my devil fruit for the
Louis-
art fruit again, but I
Louis
don't
is
think
like,
that would work too well.
Is this the Mine Pirates? I was a big fan. I went
Oh,
to all
God,
of
of
their shows. I love the Mine Pirates. Wait, that means they are dead now.
They are all dead. They are probably
Yes.
somewhere. You can get
I
reacquainted
weep.
with them somewhere. on
I
this island.
weep. How could they have done this? How could they be dead? They
Duros,
had
I think
the Mine Pirates. They had a devil fruit. That meant that whenever they mimed something, it became real.
Ooh, that might be cool. I might
It
roll
was
that one
very
up.
good. So if they mimed a glass box, then there was an invisible actual glass box.
That's
that
pretty cool.
It was clever. I am very sad that they are now dead.
Well, we can now sail on their former ship, so there you go.
A little memento of them.
Savamal. This is a sad. How can I say?
Ragnar, make sure to rip the flag off. I don't want
Oh,
anyone
I
to
was
think
talking
we're
about. I cannot remember the name for it. The thing at the front of the ship.
figurehead.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
mascot.
Bowsprit?
the mascot.
The mascot.
Oh yeah, it's a mime. It's just a
Figurehead.
mime.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's creepy. I kind of want to cut it off.
Yeah, let's do that.
Swipe.
Yeah, Gravy rocks up and he's got a whole big basket of fruit, and he goes, "Hey guys, did the fight go well?"
Yeah,
Yes.
Sorry,
they're all gone or dead.
I realized that you guys would probably win, so I've been just collecting food for you guys so we can make a proper meal once we set sail.
Well, thanks, Gravy. This is great.
Gravy,
Yeah,
you are one of a kind, my friend.
I don't know what half of these things are. He takes out this like curved fruit, but it's like it's like really curved. And
wait.
like it's like this.
Well, we'll
Any
get
of them
stranger things
is
on
Not a
Duros.
devil fruit. It's,
I was gonna say, are
Alright.
any of the fruit?
it's just
visibly
regular
devil
fruit.
fruits?
He's got a lot of these really curved fruits, and they're like they're like blue, and he's like,
So none are
bananas.
visibly devil
no, they're
fruits.
not devil fruits. They're just like, this is a very curved banana. I do not know what this is. Sorry, why is he French? Louis Clark comes around. He's like, this is a curved banana. I do not know what this is. Hello, I am Gravy, and I don't sound French. But I'm sure I could make something good out of this.
Oh my God! It's the power of the mime pirates. They're making every.
As Louis looks around the ship as well, he sees all the mime like clothing and face paint and stuff, and he's like, they were my heroes.
Okay, I guess I'll take some of the mime clothing in case we need to be mimes for whatever reason.
Well, if you
beer.
wanted a change of clothing, Cyril, I don't recommend this. Sorry. No,
No, God, no, I am
definitely not this one.
only if absolutely necessary will we become mimes. Do you hear me? Life or death situation only. All right.
I don't think bears can mime. I don't think so.
I used to.
Don't sell yourself short, Ragnar. You don't know what you can do.
I used to be when in World of Warcraft, I used to play on roleplay servers, and I would play as a bear druid, and I would mime.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I would
mean,
like
bear in
dance.
a box.
I would like dance for people so that they would give me money. It was a low point in my life.
Damn.
I only played WoW for like a week, so yeah.
Were you on the mailbox in Orgrimmar?
No. I was an alliance. I was Listen, I either did that or I roleplayed as a gnome that was in a butler suit that just became anyone's like personal assistant. And I just enjoyed role playing as someone's personal assistant, and that's how I spent my childhood. Anyway, let's.
Oh my god.
I was a RuneScape kid, so you don't got. I mean, like, I don't understand. You know, there you go. Yeah, there it is.
No, I was.
We've all danced for money at Baroque Square.
Oh, at Baroque Square, you know, back. Okay, so anyway, as we have this existential discussion about RPGs,
Anyone play Fiesta?
no,
Fiesta.
Oh man, I love Fiesta. Anyway, you guys might as well like sleep on the ship before you guys set
Alright.
sail whilst Ragnar is fixing it up.
okay. So we get along.
There are beds on the ship and stuff. And
Yeah, but they're mime.
they're
beds.
mime beds.
They're not even real
they're
beds.
Not real.
They're just.
What?
They're just like invisible beds. You've got to.
Yeah.
But they're like, you gotta pretend the beds are there. No. That only one of the mimes had the mime fruit. The rest of them had to just make do. So
This sucks. William goes to sit on a bed. He's just floating 2 feet off the ground. This sucks.
I hate mimes.
What's with the shitting on mime?
What is worse, mimes or clowns? Can we get
Okay,
a vote?
Definitely mimes.
When I worked at Dollar Tree, there was a guy that worked there with us that actually did mime. Like, I actually knew a mime, and he was a pretty cool dude. So I mean, like,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I don't know.
mimes or
Anyway.
clowns? Wait, Ragnar said mimes.
I think mimes are worse.
Dude,
I think clowns are worse. You know?
Okay, and then
no,
yeah.
clowns could be scary. They could be funny. They're entertaining.
I have never
Mimes are
been-
just lonely losers.
I have never.
the mime slander. Fuck me,
Ragnar,
dude.
what's going on, bro?
Mimes are an imaginary friend.
What have
God
mimes
damn.
done to you, Ragnar?
There used to be a
Apologize to the Mime Association right
there used to be a mime in my home village.
Oh god.
I guess he was not very well liked. Oh,
Wait,
my.
okay,
No, I
Noble.
guess not.
Which
I was cutting down trees. He was pretending to cut down trees and would laugh at me.
Poser. He was a poser. You phony! You big phony!
With his stupid face paint, just copying everything I do. Stop it. And people gave him money.
I didn't give you any money.
You're over there chopping trees! You're actually contributing to the
You would spend
village
weeks
over
building a
there.
house. You'd spend weeks building a house, and he would do this on like an empty space of air and be like, "It's a house," and you would. It
There
fucking
was also this
infuriate
one
you.
time
No, it
when
is
I was
not.
guarding and fighting off hordes of enemies from mercenaries. He was miming the entire time, the entire fight, fighting an imaginary foe, and he was laughing. Damn those mimes. I hate
God,
them
one,
too right now.
I do recall one instance. Me and Boss just stole a bunch of money from this like banker. We were running down the street, and we had to stop in the middle of the street because this stupid mime is like a crossing guard, like. And then we punched him in the face and kept running. Was the moral of that story? But you know, Verona, you have any mime stories so we can move on?
Before I met you guys, I was just angry, looking for answers anywhere I could about my father's assassination.
And you went to a mime.
I ran into a mime in an alley one time, and he knew something. He had the Marine outfit on,
Oh shit!
but he just wouldn't talk. He just kept he kept trying to gesture to me like he didn't know what was going on, but I knew he knew something. But he's not
Okay.
around anymore. Let's just put
Oh
it that way.
god!
On planet Duros, they outlawed miming. I had no idea why, but now I can see why. I've never even seen a mime.
It was before your time. They eliminated mimes off the planet.
Gravy.
They
Any
great
bad
mime.
things that happened to mimes? You gravy?
I would say, I actually quite like mimes. They're
That
funny.
makes sense.
Pretending to eat fake food. I'd be at the bar drinking, and he's just drinking nothing air. Doesn't that bother you,
Okay.
baby?
I'm picturing just for the next few days or how long it takes to Ragnar to rebuild the ship, we just shit on mimes for that entire period.
Louis Leclerc is on suicide watch. You guys are shitting over his favorite. I'm saying his fucking favorite. Like this is like you shit over someone's favorite anime for the whole trip, and everyone's just talking about how much they hate this anime, and it's like this guy's. He's got like the merchandise on. Louis Leclerc's got his mime merchandise on. He's got all the memorabilia now. He's got a little flag that says "I love mimes" on it, and he's
under his jabot the whole time. It was just the.
It was my dream to always play the backing music for mime performances, and now I never will be able to have that dream.
And
everyone's just-
Louis, I guess mimes can be cool in certain lights. Yeah, yes, of course.
Mimes are always cool. What are you talking about? They like to mime stuff that's not there. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that what we're doing right now?
No, we're just talking about mimes, Louis.
We're just talking about mimes. Louis. Jesus.
No.
Louis goes, mimes are all about like imagining things that aren't there. And then he looks at the camera and goes, isn't that what we're doing right now? Anyways,
Louis,
this is
who are you talking to?
All of us become very aware. Little tumbleweed comes by. What? Okay. So is the ship fixed yet?
yes.
Oh, it's been fixed for the last like 30 minutes. I just want it back on mine.
Pell was below deck and she just puts her head up and goes, fuck mimes, and then goes back down again.
All right. So Verona, the lookout, Ragnar take the helm, Louis stop crying in the corner and hoist the mizzenmast or whatever.
Oh my god.
All right. Let us head out.
Okay. Let's head out, whatever direction the log post is pointing, gentlemen
We're heading out.
and ladies.
That way.
That way.
All right. Set direction to that way.
And the ship sets sail. And as the ship is sailing across the next few days, you can see Lissa is tinkering on whatever it was that William wanted. I can't remember. I always forget. He tells me.
I tell you every time, and yet you.
I forget, but she is working on it.
All right.
And
Cool.
by the end of this journey, she will be done with it.
All right. So I will
you can
have
add
this
it.
object. Yes. Verona knows what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine she's working closely with Verona on it as well.
Yeah, that was the idea.
While
yeah,
we're
yeah.
working on whatever it is, I'll just explain to her the entire history of the Marines that I was taught as a child and the different ranks, who they are. I'll just give her the lore.
They're a bit like the Inquisitors, except for there's a lot more of them, and the. I mean, that's where the comparisons.
There are a lot more of them, and they have guns.
They have guns.
Yeah.
Well, some of the
Powers
Inquisitors.
And I guess I would be teaching Cyril how to use his new spear at this point.
Yeah, his trident.
His trident, yeah.
Yeah. That's what he's doing. There's the action of Cyril, like sweating up. As when Cyril like sweats, it like his parts of his face like turn into water, and it's like drooping off him. He's trying to train. Louis, William, did you want to train Louis Leclerc on how to use the rapier? Use the sword, because that's what you said you were going to do.
Yeah, sure, we could do that. I was going to work on my Geppo and my Roku Shiki a little bit there. You know?
Yeah. And Verona, are you going to ask Lissa about that thing?
Might as well.
Yeah.
So, Lissa, here's the deal. And I'm just going to take two things out of like this little bag I have behind me. It is my mother's laser eyes and my grandfather's respirator mask.
Oh, yeah.
She takes the laser eyes immediately and goes, "These poor babies have seen better days. These are completely out of juice here." She like shakes it. Yep, no juice.
So I feel like I should combine these together to create some sort of mask and fire lasers, just like my mother before me.
Whoa! Oh, Verona, you're speaking my language.
Damn straight.
That's gonna be lit, she says.
Straight bussin'.
It's gonna be like that one meme. I'm a firing my laser.
Right, we gotta work in some sort of we gotta work in some sort of way to power up this thing. It takes a lot of power, it seems, to fire off these laser eyes. I don't know how your mother did it, but I would be able to set it up so maybe you would be able to like fire off the laser eyes maybe like once a day or so.
That would be perfect.
And maybe you might be able to like plug it into charge. There's no fucking outlets.
I'm rummaging around. I'm like, would a jar of dirt or a giant diamond help with powering those things? The diamond seems like it would be useful. You could like, channel the lasers in like a bunch of different directions or some shit.
Well,
I think we also still have this
wanna
electric
shoot?
arm that we got from that one pirate.
Oh,
He
yeah,
stole
we
his
do have
electric
it.
arm.
Cyril, don't you need an arm?
Cyril looks over and goes, "Do you want me to kill myself?"
Wait, I just realized. We're
Yeah.
not on the ship. We don't have the arm.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
on the
that arm.
ship.
It's not. We don't have that arm.
Damn.
An electric. I would just fucking electrocute myself. Are you kidding me?
Well, maybe. Listen, we have this amazing new inventor here. I'm sure she could take away the electricity part and make it something else cool.
It doesn't even look like you guys got this arm. Sure.
We don't.
Not yet. It's on
We
its way.
do. This arm exists. Let me tell you.
It'll be here in a couple weeks.
3 to 5 business
Cyril
days.
just have, like a water arm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grand Line delivery sucks. Albatross Express takes forever to get. That's the actual name of FedEx in One Piece. I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
All right, well, this is perfect. I got a lot of different things to work on. Ragnar, Duros, you got anything that you want me to make?
An
I just
electric
swing
axe.
I just swing axes and don't wear armor, so I'm good.
Okay, well, I mean, whatever you say. And Duros?
Well, I have a shiny shield now. I have my benevolence, and I have the wolf. I don't really know what else I could do with this. I don't know.
I could make you some nice shoes, she says timidly.
Not
I don't really
shoes.
know. I mean, I work better if you guys give me some sort of brief, like, a general idea, but...
Well, I
Take out
suppose
my-
I am missing a helmet.
Oh, a
Yeah.
helmet?
Nice. Yes.
Wow. I'll try and think of something. But Verona, you're the priority.
Yes.
I mean, I'm working on you. I'm working on you first. First, you're first in line. she stumbles.
I take out.
Yeah.
I take out my.
Thank you,
I take out my sword and I look at it and I'm like, can this be upgraded? I'll get back to you later, maybe, Alyssa. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. So, the voyage continues. Ragnar, what are you doing? Because I know what everyone else is doing. Are you just going to be
I'm just working out.
just working out?
Just
living-
working out, drinking ale,
Oh, yeah.
living
Pearl
the
is
life.
I did
Pearl
promise
is-
Ragnar that.
Pearl is
I would
also
do
working
it.
out with you
Oh, there we go.
then. So William's training Louis Leclerc, Duros is training Cyril, Verona and Lissa are working on new technology, and Pearl and Ragnar are lifting weights.
Nice. Duros and Cyril, you
gotta
guys should
get
join us
buff.
sometime.
Oh, yes. I think some weightlifting would do good for you, Cyril.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's good for your body. It's good for your body and your confidence, Cyril. If you could get through one of my workouts, you could take on a captain, no problem. A Marine captain, easy.
The Ragnar workout plan.
Gravy,
I love it.
I mean, Gravy's just cooking meals for everyone and supplying them with the foods they need, the proteins for Ragnar and stuff like that. And in general, like the general vibe of the crew is pretty nice. This crew has a really nice feel to it. Everyone has their like roles and stuff. It's really cool, and it's just a lovely.
I've never been prouder, guys. This is
Yeah.
truly a great crew.
It's really interesting how this crew has just naturally developed over the campaign. Like, I mean, when we started the campaign, I didn't think, yes, they're gonna have a French guy, a water boy, and a mechanic from outer space.
Yeah, that's how that was planned from day one. Yeah.
Yes.
Whilst you're lifting Ragnar, Healy comes over and goes, Ragnar, would you like some more refreshments?
What the fuck is that?
Alyssa pops her head up and goes, sorry, that's Healy. I made him back on the ship. I gave him the little wig to make him look a little bit like Helios, because you guys wanted to. But he's that robot fella.
Oh, that's right.
Him.
Sorry.
He's a little bit like a half servant, half like healing thing.
Oh, no.
Goes,
I just didn't notice them. I just heard a scary voice.
Here is your 14 HP. And by that... oh, yeah, Duros made me program that in.
Oh, it seems it works pretty well, doesn't it? There, good on you, Healy.
He gives them the One Piece equivalent of G Fuel. You know,
Make sure to always be able to heal Ragnar with that 14 HP. There you are.
Yes.
love it. I love it.
I don't get it.
Ragnar, make sure you don't hurt yourself.
Now that Healy's on the crew, we don't have to worry about ever dying.
We wouldn't want you to slightly injure yourself whilst lifting those weights.
Oh, passive aggressive. I'm sorry, Helio. I'm sorry.
You know, we made him Helios because out of his memory, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that is kind of, yeah. We were never going to get over that, are we?
So fucking
Not for
stupid.
a while.
The extremely passive-aggressive robot.
As you guys are sailing across the ocean, it's the climate's getting colder. You've got it starts to snow lightly, and it's
Must be getting close to one of those winter islands.
one of those winter islands. You guys have not been on a winter island, and
Devil's Luck Pirates winter outfit variants.
yes,
Yeah, there we go.
you guys are
William has a scarf now.
I just have a really cool overcoat.
Ragnar
Some snow
doesn't
boots.
change his clothing whatsoever.
I wonder if I were to shave my body in bear form and use that fur for a coat and then turn into a bear again. Would I
regrow the hair?
Would I have hair again?
Those are existential questions, Ragnar, Pearl says. They're too big for your brain.
Well, where exactly does that extra hair come from? That's another question.
What is existential?
Yeah, he would not know that.
I don't know if we could do those sort of experiments. I'm worried about the worst case scenario where you shave before your hair in bear form, then go back to Ragnar form and you're bald all over. You look like Mr. Clean. I mean, One Piece Mr. Clean.
Man, I would hate to be One Piece Mr. Clean.
Yeah, that would suck.
Good call. Good call. I won't test out the theory.
No, let's
You
not.
may lose your beard.
Anything but the beard.
Oh Okay,
Your body hair is how you block half of the attacks that injure you. So
you guys get to the island. You guys approaching the island closer. It's this like snowy kind of mountainous-esque fjordic island, if that makes sense. And you see these, they're Norse-looking buildings. I ain't gonna be around the bush. They're very Nordic-looking buildings in the town that you guys are approaching on this side of the island. And you see a couple people. There's a harbor. They seem relatively friendly. Ships are coming and going, and you see people just kind of minding their own business. They don't seem immediately threatened.
Do we still have the flag of the Mime pirates flying on our ship?
That's your choice. Did you still fly? Did you?
We should have burned that.
we all hated mimes. I feel like we probably would have burned that.
Yeah, we probably replaced it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Probably just a plain sail.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I guess how does it look, Verona? Does everything look okay? Do they look like they're in distress or whatever?
Should I do a perception check?
You
or
can do a
based on
perception.
what
Yeah.
you... All right.
See if you see anything in particular.
Oh
7.
my god,
Oh no!
You got
Wow.
that's a critical
That's
thing.
high and a
got a
low.
critical
there.
fail.
Swing and a
So
miss.
you 7. So yeah, no, you don't see anything different than what I described.
Verona, what do you see?
It
Pearl's
looks
gonna
fine to me.
Hey,
That is amazing. I misheard you.
Wasn't
Ragnar.
there supposed to be an attack or something going on?
Yeah, that's what
Why
that
is
guy
everyone so
said.
calm?
Goes, yeah.
It has been a few days though. Maybe the people that attacked the island won and killed everybody, and now they're the ones that are living on the island.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe we should ask around.
All right, I guess we could give that a shot.
A very sensible choice. Good job, Cyril.
Thank you, Duros Master. Wait, do I still call you Master?
What? You don't need to call me that. I'm just your friend.
Okay. But I thought friend was your shield. I am friend, but Duros is also your friend.
Yeah. What my shield said? Oh wait, you don't hear that. But he said you're also my friend.
Oh yeah, it's. Are you sure? Okay. No,
Just call me Duros.
yeah.
Just Duros is good. Let's just stick with that.
Just call me Duros.
All right. There, you guys slowly come into port and port up into one of like the spare spaces on the harbor, and lower your anchor, and then lower your plank.
All right, everybody, act natural. We're just gonna figure out what's going on here.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, no, that's natural. That's fine. Just
You
roll
get
with it,
you get
yeah.
a few looks, and then they all go back to what they were doing. One person waves and goes,
Duros.
"Oi!"
Oh no.
We should try to be
hello.
detectives.
Hello.
It feels like there's a case to be solved here.
Duros approaches the one guy waving back.
Oh, the one guy
How's
waving?
everything, Fred?
Yeah,
He's
the
got,
one
he's
guy
got like
waving.
shaggy ginger hair and like braided, knotted beard, and he goes, "Oh, no, it's going pretty good. What is all up with you? You merchants from further afield?"
Oh well, perhaps we could do a little bit of shopping while in town. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Description. He's got this like fluffy orange hair, this braided beard. He's not wearing a shirt, even though it's very cold. You notice that immediately. And he's got like this silver
like Ragnar.
wristband on one of his arms, and he's got like this fur trousers and boots.
You look exactly like my friend, except more ginger.
Yes, I find
But is there anything going on in town lately?
Nothing
Joe says
out of the ordinary, but we are. I mean, there's a new inn in town. Is that what you're talking about? New innkeeper.
A new innkeeper.
New
See.
England. How new?
Yin!
His ale was unbelievable, and it's free if you know if you listen. I mean, you can get some of that free ale. Come on, I'll show you guys.
Did you just say free ale?
Yeah.
I think you just said free ale. Okay.
I love these guys. They look like a different race of barbarians. I think we'll get along.
I'll tell you what, when I land on an island and they immediately offer us free stuff, I know that everything's going to be okay.
Yes. They're so friendly, just like what happened back at the other island. What else could possibly
Exactly.
go
What
wrong?
could possibly go wrong, right? Yeah.
Okay, you guys gonna
Fuck it, let's go to the inn. Let's go to the tavern.
Follow me, friends.
These guys seem friendly.
As you enter the inn, it's a jovial environment. Everyone's drinking and having fun. Everyone's pretty much dressed sort of similarly. Some people do have shirts on, some people don't. But one thing that a lot of people share in common is they have like this silver wristband on their sometimes at different parts of their bodies, like maybe on a leg or on their left arm or on the right arm.
Do we all notice that at the same time? Or?
Yeah, Ragnar doesn't. That's for sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm sure
shirtless.
everyone else's passive perception would just notice that.
Right. Okay,
an unusually large amount of people are wearing the same sort of like jewelry.
Yeah.
As you walk in and this man goes, have a seat, and he points over to the bartender, and the bartender he looks very different to everyone else. He's got this white hair with like a braid in one of the hair things coming down, more slender features. He's got like a little bit of eye makeup coming up the side, Egyptian-esque, coming out the side like that, and he's wearing these like robes. And he looks very solemn at you, like this. And he smiles wryly as you enter. And then the ginger man goes, oh, come on, take a seat, don't be scared. This is just Nanoot, the new innkeeper. Come on. Hey, Nanoot, can you set my guys up with he has this deal. If you buy a bottle of ale, you get this bracelet, and then with the bracelet, you get free ale for the rest of the night, right?
What is all this about a bracelet? I was promised free ale.
Yes, if you would like free ale, you just take one of these. And he puts down.
So you're saying I gotta buy ale to get free ale?
No. You lot look like newcomers, and you can just get ale in the house first day free, as long as you have the wristbands right to prove, of course, that you
I
can't.
I walk over to this bartender and I kind of like, tap on the counter and I'm like, all right, I like this town. This is a nice town you have here. I'm a little bit curious on what's up with the wristbands, and I'm going to use my panache on this man.
What does that do? I have to remind me.
Yeah, I got it pulled up. Okay, so he's not hostile to me, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's alarming. As an action, you make a charisma persuasion check contested by his insight check, and he gets charmed by me if he fails, basically.
Okay.
All right. So I make. What did I just say? I make a charisma persuasion check. All right, here we go.
So insight, he's got quite a decent amount of wisdom as well. So.
Damn it! I never. You know what? I'm using a luck point for this. I have this now. Okay.
Try your best.
Well, that's still a. Oh, he didn't get a good roll either. So that's like you actually succeed here.
Okay, good. All right.
You actually succeed.
Charmed. All right, he's charmed by me then.
Crazily, you succeed with a terrible. So your lucky roll was a 9+3, which was a 12, and
yes.
you rolled a 10. So yeah, you succeed. You succeed.
Now I have to look at what being charmed is again. Okay, they can't attack me. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. Okay, so he doesn't tell me automatically what I want to know, but
to your point of view, he seems charmed by you.
Yes. You see, I've been around a little bit. I'm just a little curious because,
Yes.
I'm no stranger to scams and free ale for bracelets, and everybody's wearing them. Yeah, I'm a little bit.
You're an intelligent man, I see. Well,
yeah.
it is. I have to tell you, the secret is I give them free ale. They get addicted to my ale, and then they keep wanting to come back when it's not free. It is a clever market strategy, no?
What do you put in the ale, sir?
What if you're already addicted to ale?
Funny man. Well, if you don't want the free ale, I'm not going to stop you. That would be, you want to give me, you're offering to give me money? Nobody's turned down free ale before.
My grandpappy always used to say, anyone offering free ale has an ulterior motive. I don't know what ulterior means, but
Your grandpa did.
yeah. So that's why I always either steal the ale or pay for it. No freebies, especially not from a bartender. Maybe from another barbarian.
I would rather not hideously become addicted to ale, so I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Ale? Well, we have other food. The bracelet lets you get free everything.
You know, we could just pay. We don't need a bracelet. It's okay.
Well, the food's going to be the same, Captain, either way.
I'll take a bracelet.
All right.
See, this is a man who has sense. He looks up at your face, Verona, and he hesitates before he gives you the bracelet.
Okay.
And then he gives you the bracelet.
Can I just animate it?
Yeah. The bracelet comes to life, and the man remains calm, but his eyes widen slightly. And
What does the bracelet say?
the bracelet goes,
Yeah.
Oh, welcome. I'm alive. Wow. Hey, master, what would you like me to do?
What is your purpose?
My purpose? I'm a bracelet. Wait, I don't know.
Do you do anything special?
The eyes look, he looks down at himself. Huh? Well, it looks like I'm more than just a bracelet. Huh, let me try and figure this out.
You don't say.
I've only just been alive. Let me try and see this. And the man looks down at this talking thing and goes, and then laughs. Verona, I presume.
Yes.
Well, I guess it's my unlucky day. Oh well. He pushes a button, like surreptitiously. You don't even notice it. And all of the people in the bar start like screaming. And it just feels like this bracelet is like sucking something out of them. Like, oh, no! Oh! And they're like draining and becoming like prune people.
Shit.
Man. Well, I bid you adieu.
I take out my gun and shoot him.
Yeah, of course you would. He is. Oh yes. Of course you lot like fighting, and you can't save these people anyway. They're already.
If he did something, and he's the only one that's unaffected, and everybody else, and he clearly just told me these are his bracelets, I'd be like, I shoot him.
Okay, so you shoot him. Can you roll attack for that? We're going to initiative quite yet.
Just an attack roll. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Let's see. Where's my pistol at? Just a regular pistol attack. 18. All right, that roll was decent.
You like hit him in the shoulder, and sort of blood is trickling down. But he seems relatively unamused by that, and goes, "Well, if I die here, I die here. But at least I died for a good cause."
And that would be. He's not charmed by me anymore. I just shot him in the arm.
He was never charmed by you. He used the legendary thing, but I wasn't going to tell you that. He pretended to be charmed by you.
Clever bastard.
Yeah, so, or else he would have just told you the truth.
That is true.
The blood trickling down his shoulder.
My beguiling charms were not good enough.
Well, I've already done what I need to on this island. His eyes widen. You can kill me if you like, but it doesn't slow. It won't bring these people back. And they're still screaming as they're slowly prunifying. Not a legendary action. Legendary resistance. Legendary resistance. I said the wrong thing. But...
Can I try to... The guy that brought us here, he's next to us. Can I try to rip the bracelet off of him? See what happens?
Yeah. I mean, it's tightly wrapped. You want to cut his hand off?
Okay.
I mean, I don't need you to roll for that. You can just slice his hand off.
Like if his
arm off?
If his bracelet's on his arm, and he's like being drained, like he's like shriveling up like a mummy.
You could
I'd be
maybe
like,
attack the thing first, his wristband, before his.
what am I supposed to do? Like hit his arm, but only the bracelet with my sword? I mean, I could
you
try
slice
that,
off the
but
hand, and then Louis the Clock runs up. Louis the Clock runs up and like unprunes this man. And he's like,
Okay.
I wish I could help with the wrist, but I could only use this so many times, and at least you won't be repruned, resucked. And the man goes, what is going on here? What? You, Nanut! Did you do this? Nanut shakes his head. This is a shame. This is a shame. Oh, by the old father. It's like he does a little prayer to himself. Well, if we must fight, we must fight. I, will do maybe kill one of you. I would like to delay any hitches to our plan. And these, parts of his arms start turning into locusts and start filling up the room.
That's...
So these locusts and cicadas start filling up the room. This is not how I wanted this to go. But, you know, what's a crusade without a few martyrs? It was mid-afternoon. The streets of this small port city were alive with the sounds of people going about their day-to-day business. Amongst them was a young girl, a child. Pale, messy blonde hair topped her head, and her bright, optimistic blue eyes shone as she hurried down the street. The girl was making her way home. Carrying a paper bag full of apples, she was already running late. She had wasted time admiring the fish in the pet shop window. She always had a fondness of fish. Their bright, beautiful colors and the way they wiggled around in the water made them both endearing and enchanting. And the fish would always stop and stare whenever she walked by, almost equally as entranced by her. But she had to break away eventually. She had been given a very important mission: buy some apples for her dad's apple crumble. She loved apple crumble, and the way her dad made it was the best, piping hot with cold custard drizzled on top. Her stomach growled and she smiled, thinking about all the times her and her dad would make apple crumble together. It was her little bubble of happiness ever since her mum passed away the previous year. One day, I hope I can make it as good as his. When the girl finally made her way back home, the door was already unlocked. That's weird, she thought to herself. Normally she would have to knock and her dad would let her in. No matter. This just makes it easier for me. As she opened the door, she dropped the bag she was carrying. The body of her father lay motionless on the ground. Her world grew quiet, except for the sounds of her screams. Why do good people have to die? Why do good people have to die?